Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Last run, we played as Blue Baby, and we managed to beat the Dark Room, which was awesome and sorely needed, which means that there are now two final destinations that we have to reach. But in the desire to not make the runs too repetitive, we're going to play Azazel this time, hopefully succeed in our goal, and play Blue Baby next time. So as Azazel, we start with Flight, we start with our own little mini Brimstone, and we also get to start with 3 Black Hearts, though we are not limited to Soul Hearts and Black Hearts. Like Blue Baby, we are allowed to get health ups in the future. This Curse of Darkness isn't much fun, but we are a pretty good source of light. Right away. I'm not sure why that broke, but it did. I'm just gonna pick this up. Hello, Daddy Longlegs. Okay. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. We get a pill from it, though. That pill is speed up, so sure, I'll take it. I think what happened there was an anomaly in the code where when you enter rooms, you can sometimes break rocks and stuff. However, it broke a pot. And the pot released spiders. Obviously, I'm telling you things you already know. Guppy's collar, okay. I want to pick it up and use the Fool card to get out. Because what else is the point of it? But because it blew up into spiders, it thought the room started with spiders in it, and so it gave a drop at the end. If you do that, if you break rocks or get spiders in a pot while in the middle of a room... Okay, that's a giant speed and range up. Range actually works on Azazel. My Brimstone now goes a little bit further. That has to be the secret room. There's no reason for me to not go to it. Oh man, I'm fast. Let's make sure that, yeah, that totally can be the secret room. But yes, with it the way that it is... Okay, I guess it wasn't the secret room. That's weird. I think that means it has to be above this. But that's weird. Regardless. I was saying something and I've lost track of it. Right, if you break a pot or blow up a skull in the middle of... Like, that was close. In the middle of a room that already has enemies in it, it will keep the doors locked after you defeat the normal enemies, because it still thinks that there are enemies. It makes sense to me. I hope that I explained it well enough so that it makes sense to you. Daddy Longlegs kind of foiled my plan there. But honestly, he's going to be more help than harm. I really do kind of want to get a red heart here. Darn it. It's really not setting off the TNT. Now it did. Go, Daddy Longlegs, go. Yeah, I hope I explained that well enough so that it makes sense to you as well. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can explain it better. But that is all the time I have to dedicate to that topic at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna take the tedious time to get the damn poop. And it is tedious, because you have to be at the right angle. By at the right angle, I just mean at the right level. And I'm also looking for tinted rocks as I go. Me and Daddy Longlegs are doing real good these last few runs. It has been invaluable. It was definitely a big part of the killer damage that let me beat the Dark Room with Blue Baby. That is for sure. I do not want to lose him credit, because Bloody Lust was probably the real reason, and then Guppy was the second reason. Well, that was a thing that happened. This is a chance to increase or decrease every single one of your stats, and this is a thing that's happening. It gives me damage up, which is why I'm taking it, and this gives me tears and damage up, and also 2 soul hearts. So, for a net loss of 4 hearts, we get some pretty sweet stuff. Now we're not actually going to fire... It looks like our range went down. We're not actually going to fire any scythes, which is unfortunate. I don't know exactly how it would work. Okay, Toxic Aura Tears. I think this actually lowers our fire rate a little bit, which might have been a mistake. But so be it. We've locked in our deal with the devil chances. Or, well, we've locked in our deals with the devil. Which I probably shouldn't do because I kinda need Sacred Heart. But we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So this was free to enter. And it's going to cost us a half a heart for 2 cents and a bomb. That's probably not worth it. There's a lot of champions in this room. And it managed to arc over those rocks, which really sucks. Means we took damage I really didn't want to take. And now I took a lot of damage that I didn't really want to take. It's really hard to tell with the Death's Touch mask on my face when I'm ready to fire. That's why I'm not entirely sure whether or not my fire rate got decreased by the Toxic Orb. So that rainbow poop will heal us to full. All our red hearts to full. Yikes. Thank you, Speed and Daddy Longlegs. Okay, it's a Joker card. If I have health or something to do to actually make a deal with the devil and live, I'll totally use this card. I'm hoping for money. That's what I'm hoping for. I would like to use these Azazel runs to donate. Donate to the shop. Our last machine was a glorious person. I was trying to pick that up for the longest time. I can get a soul heart out of it. I'll take it. I won't go to the devil room with this. Not as it is. I need a health up or a whole bunch more soul hearts. At this rate. I've got a lot of bombs, though, which is a plus at this point. Oh, Daddy Longlegs just stomped the crap out of those. Thank you, sir. You are amazing. I'll think about you. I probably shouldn't have just jumped into this because I don't want to take a deal with the devil, but not with only 3 soul hearts. 3.5, really. It would leave me at half a soul heart. I would get an HP up. So I will Joker card this. Okay, it's just chests with Dead Cat. That's actually beautiful, because Dead Cat will give me 9 lives and keeps me at 1 red heart. So I didn't actually trade anything for it. I'd like to donate to him, but my focus is more on donating to the shop. So I think my goal here is going to be to find the secret room and hope that it contains money. Champion belt's nice, but we've already got enough damage. We are so close. We are absolutely so close to getting 999 cents that there's no way I can't bring myself to spend money on items from the shop when I'm playing as Azazel. Come on, secret room. Nope. There's a lot of rooms that could be the secret room. Yeah, it totally could be this, which means I went into the curse room and took damage for no reason. We've got enough bombs that I'm okay doing this. Range down, that's really bad, and I'm not happy about that. I'm going to pick up the other one, and sure, we'll take that. Just in case we get a PhD or something. Something like that. That would be useful. Oh, whoopsie. That's not actually what I intended to do there. I just wanted to try these for being the top secret room. Nope. So that's the broken remote. It is a trinket. Basically, the grand scheme of what it does is if you use a use item, if you hit spacebar, it will use your use item, but then it will also teleport you. which sucks. So Curse of the Maze means that we're going to randomly get moved around. High Priestess is nice. I'm going to hold on to it for now. Maybe use it to just mess the crap up out of a boss. Okay, money is good. I like money. Money, money, money. Donate to the shop. I'm really tiny. That is most certainly from the fact that I have... the trinket that I have gives me the effect of a mushroom randomly. He hit me with a bone. It's a boss. I'm totally okay with this boss. Very nice. This gives me a black heart and 3 bomb drops. That'll make it easier to find the secret room. Abaddon is a yes. A giant yes. It removes all my red hearts and then gives me 6 black hearts. That's what it does. And since it cost 2 red hearts and I had 1, I only paid 1 red heart for it, so not heartbroken. Golden key means it's not going to cost me anything to walk into that shop. My charge was not there, unfortunately. Secret room's not there, and it's not below. There's still an item room on this floor. That's silly. I didn't even think about that. I don't need item rooms. That's how Azazel works. Nice, I managed to get all of them. It didn't actually give me anything, except flies, but so what? It's worth the risk when you can go in for free. You're really just trying to recoup half a black heart. Callus is awesome if I wasn't already flying. It makes you immune to various things on the floor. I believe that would include creep, but it certainly includes spikes. Super Pride. Pride is an awesome boss. It drops really sweet stuff. Judgment is one of those sweet stuffs. Although, yeah. I'd like to keep the range up, or the range pill, in case we get PhD, but I don't see that happening. Unfortunately, the hookworm or whatever that is doesn't actually affect me. Sure, it's a speed down, but I'm pretty darn fast. I'm not interested really. Weirdly, oh darn, that was unfortunate, but so be it. We got 15 cents. That gives us the ability to buy the starter deck. It also gives us the ability to maybe get 15 cents closer to unlocking the stopwatch. It wants me to break my word is what it wants to do. Because I said I wouldn't bomb it for the next 15. Sorry, the next 2. Oh, we got Curse of the Maze, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I said I wouldn't bomb it for the next 2 runs if it took all of my money. Might as well. If it took all of my money on the previous run. And while I could be like, technically it didn't, because I still had money at the end of the run. Oh, I took the Judgment card instead of anything else useful, whatever. Well, that was easy. Hello, donation machine. It's trying to send me a message, I think. And that's damage. Where am I? I'm on Necropolis 1. I'm going to have to amend my statement. Oh, okay. I totally missed that those were a thing, and I'm silly because I forgot about them. I heard the laugh, too. I just didn't process. So I do have to be over solid ground. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs, for being a bro. You bet your sweet ass I'm opening that up. Alright, wall crawlers. Or wall masters, whatever. Good thing they didn't do damage to me right when they spawned. Well, that solved that problem. Bam. Wrecked. Okay, that's nice. I don't think we're gonna need it, really. It saves us a key here. Sure. Ludovico technique lets us use this. It is dumb. It is awesome. Bye, Greed. And Greed gave us an ass ton of money. Which is awesome because if it lets me, that donation machine will take it all. And we'll be at 99 cents. I think. This is now a different game entirely. What happens if I take Hookworm now? I think Hookworm might work. In which case I'm totally taking it. Or was that... Oh, that was on the last floor, wasn't it? Darn. Oh well. Okay, don't know what was in there. I honestly don't. Gimpy, cool. This run is over. The degree to which this run is shenanigans is pretty much, yeah, stupid. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm just running from room to room laughing as everything dies, basically. You can hide in a corner and kill everything. That's what this does. We were only in Necropolis 1, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... Come on, adversary. I'm just gonna do the, Bye, adversary. It's an HP up and a shot speed down. Sure. Whatever. This is how this is going right now. This is the run. Welcome to the run. This is how it be. This is how it do. We've got 30 cents. I can totally donate everything to that machine. Okay, machine. Let me amend my statement. If this time you take all of this, I will only bomb you once so that I don't accidentally blow you up entirely. The stopwatch has appeared in the basement! Yes, okay. So that is just a little bit of safety. We can now use that as a bank for whenever we want money. And that is amazing and awesome, and it makes our life so much easier. And also the stopwatch is an item that is absolutely shenanigans powerful. That will make lost runs that we do very easy. Oh, that's right, we actually have health. Okay. Okay, Super Lust. I don't know what you... Oh, you got feared. Okay. I don't need to pick that up. I've seen that 1,000 times. Yup. It's how this run be. It's how this run do. I don't know what sort of chances we've got for boss rush. Pretty good, and I might just go for him too. Five is like all of our hearts, basically. All of our red hearts. Now we're up to 1.5 red hearts. Whatever. I'm basically just doing this for posterity, clearing this room? I don't even know. Oh, I have the compass effect for a room. It's actually kind of nice. X-ray goggles, so we can see everything. Okay. I'd kind of like a teleportation card, just so that I can rush to the boss rush and not actually care. That's the magician, it always is. Speed up. Health up. Bad gas. We've gotten everything we want to out of this floor. I have to decide on a place and a thing. This is kind of cheesy, but it's like whatever. I need to go to the cathedral. We did not get a deal with the devil. Yeah, sure. I'll fight for this. It's kind of like a might as well sort of thing. Look, all I have to do is hide, and these guys can't get me. Hey, I found it. It's somewhere over there. Found it. Hey, there it is. It's moving on an angle. There we go. This is why Ludovico is stupid. The only things that are going to be able to hurt us are the horsemen, or just basically bosses that can fly or bosses that shoot lasers are pretty much it. And that's a pretty small subsection of these bosses. I guess Monstro can. Where are you over there? There you go. Okay, so the little guys can fly. Holy balls, I am fast. The fear shot from Abaddon is also pretty ridiculous. This is silly. How is this a thing? That's pretty much the definition of this run. After this, I'm just gonna go super fast. I'm gonna pick up items and stuff, but I'm not gonna min-max too crazily, because if we lose this run, I will deserve to lose this run. And I'll have to, like, stop making Isaac videos because I'm bad. Like, the damage we're doing is stupid right now. And, yeah. Oh, Gertie. Hi, Gertie. Just gonna kill Gertie. Because nobody cares about Gertie. See, Monster 2 can't hurt us. Monster 2 is capable. Actually, Gish can launch a shot that destroys the rocks underneath me. I don't know where Gish went. Oh, okay. That actually did hit me. It procced my Holy Mantle. But, you know, it's my Holy Mantle. Will I take another hit this fight? Possibly. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if I did. There's AIDS poop around here. Alright, for some reason, the Widow was not included in the health bar, which I thought was very strange. It was just Pin. But Pin is dead, so it doesn't really matter. And the Widow died pretty fast, too, because that's what the Widow does. I do have to dodge the eyes here. Because eyes. But the plan is to kill this bastard. Find the heart. Oh, it's probably just the mask now, isn't it? Yep, it's just the mask. And Daddy Longlegs has done his job. The horsemen are dead. Without much effort. Gonna kill Death. Because Death can... Well, Death already is off his horse, so he can't spawn scythes anymore. I don't even know where War is. There's War. War just got wrecked by AIDS poop. Actually, he fell into the gap of AIDS poop against the... I'm gonna have to show you guys exactly what I mean by that. If you didn't see it, go ahead and pause and check it out, but... It's... Black Bean, sure. Yeah, he ended up in the center of the AIDS poop, right here. And he just rattled around and died. It was quite funny, actually. I enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure... well, no more Devil Room. We do not get another Devil Room. That's unfortunate. We do have the blue map, so we should be able to figure out... Oh, well, whatever. That was a mistake. I accidentally fat-fingered that. Would have been unfortunate if I had had a... let's do this. It would have been very unfortunate if I had a Suicide King card or something. He's guaranteed to pay out at least one more time. Because he pays out 5 cents, so you have a very good chance of him paying out one more time. Yep. I really have no interest, but I don't actually have a use item, so we're just gonna go with it. Look, this run is over. Just give me the win game. Look, I could break you super hard, maybe. I don't think I have the tools to do it. I'm going to have to do an Isaac run to pick up all the items. Oh no, pheromones. Whatever will I do? I'm hoping that this one fits the paradigm of the secret room is by the boss room. Kill these silly brimstone spiders. Health down. The amount I can. Okay, so it's not. We went the wrong way, and that sucks. But whatever. Said I'm not heartbroken. We're gonna be fine. Don't have no reason to pick up money. Sure, let's be super fast. No tinted rocks. At least none that I saw in the brief second that I was looking. Because it was just a brief second. Hi, Death. We've seen you before. I almost just ran straight into that because I saw the Daddy Longlegs shadow hovering around me, and I thought it was something about to land on my head. Oh look, a cube of meat. Cube of meat's useful. Hey look, it lives. I'm just gonna swing these so that it kills those eyes, because I don't like those eyes. And then we do this. And now we just dodge everything. Which is not very hard. Yep. Alright, we go up. That devil room has absolutely nothing in it. There's no reason to go there. It's just a trapdoor down to Shoal. Curse of the Blind, so we won't see items. If we get an item from this, I'm gonna bet you 25 cents it's a quarter. Ah, see? Now I guess I already got paid. I got paid by the game. So I won't hold you guys liable for those charges. Alright, so that was my Holy Mantle. Remember, actually, I never described Holy Mantle. Oh, well. Taurus, speed down and rage is building. So now the game is even dumber. So I forgot to explain what Holy Mantle does when I took it. Holy Mantle is a shield. Basically, that's the easiest way to describe it. The first time you get hit every room, it doesn't count, basically. Just how it works. You can see I kind of have an aura around me that indicates that I haven't been hit. So, Taurus, Taurus is actually going to make the game a little harder for me, but I'm still going to win. Taurus makes me invincible. That's what's doing that. Annoying sound. Basically, what happens is, when you pick up the item, it lowers your speed. And then, every single time you enter a room, your speed slowly increases. When your speed reaches max speed, this happens. Unfortunately, that, like a normal use of Unicorn Horn or Unicorn Stump, makes it impossible to manipulate your tears. I can no longer manipulate Ludovico in the middle of the room. Which kind of sucks, actually. But I'm invincible throughout its duration, and it's free damage on something. So there's not really much complaining I can do about it. It only happens once per room, and once the room is over, your speed returns to what it was. But, you know, my speed is already pretty stupid. Well, I'd cut that to the last possible second. When feared, you don't really know where bosses are gonna go. It's kind of an unfortunate thing. I've got 39 cents. I should just be playing this machine for no reason. Hello, Death. I think we got a little bit of damage in on it that time. It's gonna kill itself by bouncing around. This is a big cathedral, it seems. Easy peasy. Well, the timing on that was nice. Cancer, I believe, lets us... Oh, it ticks more often. And it got thicker. No, it didn't. I'm just seeing things. That's a no fighting room. If I'm correct, your tears stat when you get Ludovico just makes your Ludovico technique hit more often. Like, instead of ticking once per second, having Cancer makes it so it ticks twice a second. It's not nearly that bad. Let's just evil up. I'm not particularly worried about this run. Let me just put it that way. Oh, this is a fun audio. Look, my job here is to dodge. It's safe down here in the upper corner of the other side. This is just a waiting game. I think I could have actually just played chicken. And victory, so we're off to the chest. This is gonna be one of my fastest runs. We got 26 keys. I'm not interested in number 1. I'll do sad bombs though. I don't know what those will do. So sad bombs explode. Oh my, like our tears. And yeah, we have Curse of the Lost, which is going to slow us down a little bit. As I said though, I'm not concerned about this run, it's only a matter of time. And you're dead. Yeah, that's what Sad Bombs does. I don't even know. What was the other thing that I picked up? It wasn't anything too serious, or I would have remembered. Man, can I really not remember? Is my memory really that bad? Picked up Sad Bombs and what else? I don't even know. Wow. Wow. That's how bad I am at this. Oh, Headless Baby. We've seen Headless Baby. We know what Headless Baby does. So Headless Baby's gonna do the thing. Are You a Wizard? Does nothing. I'm gonna get lost because I don't remember. Mom's Pad? Sure, you know, I'll take it. It makes everything run away from you. Number 1 lowers your range significantly, but increases your fire rate. So, I don't think it's worth it. Actually, our range is irrelevant, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna have a yellow thing. Okay, it tries coming back to you from a further distance, is I think what happens. Or from a shorter distance. It's also going to affect our sad bombs. But our sad bombs absolutely wreck anything we put it nearby, so I'm not like particularly worried. Alright. It's the only way in. I have not been keeping a very good mental picture here. Which means that I don't actually know where I am on this floor in any way. It is going a little slow. I wonder if range increases your speed at which it travels, or if I'm just imagining things. Appears as though this... Nope, it's not quite a dead end. Wait, no it is. It totally is. I lied. Yep, so that's a dead end. Let's try this way. Hello, Haunt. When the Haunt is feared, he does random ass crap, so need to be a little careful. And he killed himself. It was pretty. Yep, I'm picking up the scent because you never know. We have not seen very many. I'm not taking that. We've not seen very many chests, which is kind of sad. We haven't gotten any extra items. But we haven't seen any luck increase, so I'm not really surprised by that. Nor have we seen Guppy's tail, which would do that for us as well. I think I might have actually broken my holy mantle there. Man. Okay, so we found more dead ends, which sucks. Come this way. Alright. We've explored all the ways this way, yes? I don't want the left hand. Yeah, we totally did. We explored this way? Yes, because that's one room. Okay, so this direction's a dead end. We explored down from here. There's a big room that ended in a dead end. We explored left, so it's got to be right. This is the last option. It is the one that must be true. We're just cleaning up. We're gonna end up full clearing the chest on accident. Come on, War, what you gonna do? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. I think we have yet to be hit on this chest as well. Wait, this is a dead end. 1 second here. There had to be another way out of the last room that I just wasn't paying attention to. No. Okay, it wasn't right. So that means it has to be left? Did I miss it? I thought this was a dead end. Nope, I was wrong. So this might be another no damage chest that just doesn't get recognized because I already have that achievement. Mr. Mega, and what's this? A Hierophant card. I need a Hierophant card so bad, guys. Gotcha. Blue Baby's best friend. Is that going to sit in the middle of the Ludovico technique? Not quite. It moves a little bit faster. That's funny. Also, Ludovico technique like naturally moves towards me a little bit. Whereas, oh, I can. Interesting. You can still use Blue Baby's best friend. Oh wow. Okay. So that's a game changer, I guess. You can still use Blue Baby's best friend while invincible. That's very strange, because anything that lets you go invincible like that usually disables your tears. So, Unicorn Stomp is actually super useful. This is probably a shortcut to the boss. You. I was waiting for that. Wow, that missed me. Like, not even like triggered my holy mantle. It just straight missed me. Alright, well, it would have been funny if we were Guppy because we'd spawn a shit ton of flies, but your best friend is hurting you as well. Pop! I should have tried that first. I should have tried that first. Yeah, those sad bombs are stupid. Stupid good. And that's that. So that is the chest with Azazel, as well as 999 cents in the donation machine, leaving us with the cathedral on Blue Baby. And that's it. And then it's to the Lost, which I need to remember how to unlock and then go through the ordeal of actually unlocking. Either way, I hope that you enjoyed this run. I hope you learned something, even if it's that Ludovico and Azazel is stupid. And I hope to see you guys